the course of the debate, we heard some analogies to groups of people in our history, certainly throughout our nation and in our state, that were disenfranchised. We talked about minorities, African Americans, and certainly women. With all due respect, I think it is an insult to make that comparison in this particular case to those groups. What group are we talking about here? The disenfranchised late registering voters? I don't know about you, but I hadn't heard a hue and cry from a group of people so identified that demanded this bill. So the question is, once again, as we face often in this chamber, why are we doing this? What is the identified problem that we are solving with this bill? Do we have a whole group of Connecticut citizens that have been disenfranchised because they haven't been able to vote and register on the same day? Have you heard from them? I haven't. If you look at our last election held in November, it didn't look like there were that many people who were left out of the process. As a matter of fact, we had record numbers who voted in our election. The good gentleman explained the rationale behind that 3-month waiting period. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Spallone.
Through you, Madam Speaker, to Representative Cafaro. I believe the 3-month waiting period is in order to ensure that members of one party can't make a coordinated effort to swing the outcome of another party's primary.
Representative Cafaro.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the gentleman for his answers. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the chairman of GAE himself. We have certain regulations in our own rules and our current law that prohibits people from exercising their right to vote in a primary. If I am a registered Republican and because of ideology or any other reason I want to switch my party to become a Democrat, I am prohibited from voting in a Democratic primary. I am being prevented from exercising my right to vote for 3 months. For 3 months. And the reason behind that is so members of one party can't influence the election of another party. And yet the very underlying bill that we're talking about says, with regard to actually voting in the general election, the election that's going to determine who it is that will represent us, no waiting period. You wake up in the morning, you decide you want to vote that day, that's when you can vote. You go down to a central location, you register, and you vote in 5 minutes. Does that not bother you? Is there not some contradiction in that? I think there is.